Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority is very glad to be here in Nakuru on Huduma Mashinani. It's an initiative that we are joining the Huduma Center with to make sure we reach the people, because as we are structured right now, our headquarters is Nairobi, which is a place where you can get all the services in one stop easily, or the Huduma services. We realize there are parts of Kenya where people cannot come. This initiative has been a very good success. We're here for 3 days. We started yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Even if it's a public holiday, we expect that we'll have a very good turnout, because we'll have a lot of people who are working today who will not be working tomorrow, both in government and out of government, who can come and support us. So yesterday we saw traffic of over 1,300 people who came here and filed for their claims. So their claims are being processed right now. Over the years, as you know, we are a young organization. Over the years, we have been trying to improve our TAT, which is the turnaround time of paying. It used to be 90, it came to 45, 28. We are probably at about 7 days now, and because they are here, we support their claims. It could be much quicker than that. So people could have their money as early as next week. So this is an initiative that we are doing with the Huduma Center, collaborating with them, and NGAO, National Government Administration Officers, who are here from Nakuru County, and we'll be doing this initiative throughout Kenya in stages. Next week we will be in Nyeri doing the same thing. This being our first one, we're also learning a few things here and there, but I must say it is a huge success. I'm sure, as you have seen today, we have thousands of people who have turned up, and by the time this whole exercise is finished, we'll have had several thousand people who have passed through this Huduma initiative that is sponsored and fully supported by the Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority. So the statistics, because today is ongoing, the statistics we have are from yesterday. It's over 1,300 claims have been filed, which is a good thing. It is probably good traffic, even kind of traffic we get on our internet channels or USSD or other channels when we do a lot of advertising. So this is a very good initiative, and we are glad that the support we have gotten from Huduma Center is beyond what you'd normally expect for our first outing, and it just shows that this collaboration will continue to grow tremendously. The county commissioner, the deputy county commissioners who are here, and the chiefs have been very, very supportive. They have also themselves participated and found assets of themselves, which is a good best way to also train them, because once they go through the exercise, then they can take it back to the ground and let the people there know. So as far as statistics are concerned, I'll tell you we are at about 1,300 as of yesterday, but today is more traffic than yesterday, so we expect to surpass that number by today more, and tomorrow even more, because tomorrow is a holiday and we expect more people can show up. The main agenda for the chiefs, it's not the first time we have interacted with chiefs. 3 years ago in 2019, we did something through the Ministry of Interior called Rapid Results Initiative, RRI, which was simply that we get the information to the chiefs and the sub-chiefs. We go to our database and look at our location and tell those chiefs or the sub-chiefs, there are these people in your area who have unclaimed assets, unclaimed financial assets. Please let them come to us. But there was a problem with that, in that the chiefs themselves did not understand the claiming process. So for them to come here now, they hear from us and they go through the exercise themselves, they understand the claims process. So when they're on the ground, they are able then to help the citizens claim the money. Like I said, it is a continuation of something we started 3 years ago, and we will continue working with them. So basically that is why it was important to have the chiefs here. And the chiefs, the NGAO works very closely with Huduma Kenya. So having both of them together, and then we come together. Our collaboration brings resources that are unique to everybody. They are very rich in networks down there and human resource. We are very lean on human resource, but they are a bit challenged in financial resources, and we are a bit better than that. So that collaboration can put those things together. We can help, we can put in some efforts, some resources financially, and they can bring the manpower to the initiative, so this money gets to the ground. Like was said earlier by the Huduma CEO and the representative of our chairman, we at Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority are trying, our core mandate is reunification It's a core mandate of the core mandate, because our real mandates are receiving, safeguarding, and renewing. But we are trying our best not to be holders. We do not want to hold this. We want, when we get these assets, we give them back. And that is why these people are here. And that is why we are doing this. Because we do not want this to be a second stage holding. That the money has come from an institution or from a person or somebody or a judgment, and then we just hold it. We want to give it back to the people and let it join, become part of the velocity of cash in the economy. Well, there are classes of funds. So saying example might be wrong. There's cash, of course. Cash is one of them. There's shares. There's unit trusts. There's insurance policies, which are there's checks, expired checks. Bankers' checks which are not cashed. There's loyalty points which are not cashed. There's classes of assets which are defined in our act, and an asset becomes unclaimed as a function of two things: time, and depending on the classes, time between 2 and 5 years, and no contact from the owner of that asset in that time, 2 years. That's what makes an asset unclaimed. So if you leave your money in the bank in an account for more than 2 years and there's no contact, you're not done anything in that account, that asset will become, for example, unclaimed. But more importantly than that, what I would like to say is, to add on to that, apart from what examples, most of our claims are very small. I would say 90% of our claims are definitely below a low threshold, 5,000 bob, and a big part of that is below. A big part of that 90% of that 90% is maybe below 1,000 shillings. So to us, most of our claims are very small. There's some very big claims, institutional claims, but most of them are very small. And that is why we have come to people here to make it cheaper for them to claim. Because when you have a very small claim, you find it hard to go far to look for it. So we're going to do this throughout the country. So from where I sit, I feel it has been a very successful exercise. To come here one day, and yesterday, by the time we got situated, we didn't start right on time as we wanted to start a bit late. But to do 1,300 claims was good, and I'll be surprised if we don't do maybe twice that today. So and it's good, and there'll be word of mouth. Sure, I hope from the people who succeed here and file their claims and begin the process of getting their money. And even if they don't get paid today, when they get paid, hopefully next week, they will be able to tell people around them that I got paid. You should just check for the cash. It's a very simple process. Anybody with a mobile phone, *361#, and you register, you are able to search your database. And you can also probably search for your wife if you have her details, or your parents if they are deceased, and you are a beneficiary or an administrator of an estate. So it's *361#.